Hey everyone, thank you very much for joining me for this read. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you. That's just fine, guys. Take whatever messages feel right. Those are going to be the ones that are meant for you. Also, we are going to draw an energy card at the end of this read. Time for a nap. Like somebody's done everything that they could possibly do in a situation, like something you're trying to work towards, something you're trying to make work. It's like you've done your part, and there's almost like this need to sort of step back and let something else come forward. This might be another energy to sort of do their part. This might be sort of other things that have to come into play from the universe. Boys, I feel like you're ready for change. You're ready for action. This is what these cards are telling me. Like you're trying to make a change in your life. You're trying to work towards something. And change is in the air. So something's coming. I do feel like it's whatever you've been working towards. Something that is going to make you happy. Some sort of an opportunity coming your way. Like I said, it's not out of the blue. You've actually had to work a lot for this. It's just like there's parts of this that you have no control over. So until these things come into play, it's almost like you're stuck. You're kind of stuck where you're at. Truth be told. I'm going to grab a few more here. Yeah. And you've been doing everything the right way. Like by the book, you've been like, you know, if this is a career that you want, this would represent that you've done all your schooling, you've done whatever you had to do, made sure you were getting the grades, make sure that you have that in place. And now it's like waiting for a job to open up. Well, you have no control over who's hiring and who's not hiring. But like you've been doing everything the way that you're supposed to be doing it. You've been doing everything just the way you need to make something work. I do feel like we're going to be talking about romance here as soon as I pulled this loyal heart. And I felt it too in this truth be told. It told me this was something emotional. This was something deeper. This is like trying to build a relationship, trying to build sort of a lifetime connection. And it's like doing everything that you have to do. So like doing shadow work, making sure that you're working on your communication skills. Like you're ready for something better to come your way. You're ready for a loyal heart to sort of settle in your life. I do feel like I said, you're waiting. You're waiting. There's something that you have no control over that's coming forward. Check out all these cards that fell out. Observer. You're actively looking for opportunities though. It's funny. I just feel like there's something sitting out there. In this to the sea card, there's like, it's almost like something that's like waiting to float your way. Something that's waiting to come to you. Go the distance. Oh, yin and yang. You know, having these two together, this yin and yang, they are almost like divine masculine, divine feminine. I'll tell you that too. This is part of this relationship. This is part of this thing that you're wanting. I feel like you're wanting a partner to go the distance. You're wanting to find a loyal heart. You're wanting to find somebody to sort of settle down with, to build a life with. I feel like you've tried before in the past, and none of your other partners put in the effort. And that's why we have chop wood. It's like you've done everything that you can possibly do on your part. And like if the other half is not going to give back, you can't change that and you can't fix that, right? And I do feel a never-ending story, like you've had chapters that have come to an end where you've wondered, am I ever going to find love? Am I ever going to move forward? Am I ever going to find somebody to build with? I get the most positive vibe off of that yin and yang card, guys. And I feel like encouragement to keep going. Encouragement to keep going. Encouragement to have hope and faith that the right person is out there waiting. I feel like this is part of what you've been dealing with in the past. This King of Swords is a liar. This King of Swords brought a lot of conflict into your life. This King of Swords left you feeling like you were out in the cold too. He does tend to be somebody who's not emotionally connected with those swords cards. There's somebody who kind of deals in sometimes like logic or facts at times, but they're not emotional. I feel like this person was not emotional. This person could not meet your emotional needs. I feel like it was something that you fought over too, because I can see two people arguing, and it's like because someone never says how they feel, it's because someone never shows someone that they care for them. as like this lack of reaching out, this lack of emotional recognition. Makes somebody feel like they're unloved. Makes somebody feel like this energy, this King of Swords, doesn't have emotions for them. It was like, this isn't for me. I can't build a relationship with somebody where I'm the only one putting in the emotional effort, and this person isn't putting the emotional effort in back. High Priestess. You know, that High Priestess, I do get this vibe. You are intuitive. I do feel like you are an intuitive person. I feel like you also knew this King of Swords was not for you on some level. I don't feel like you acted on it right away because he had some sort of qualities that you wanted to build with, something that you thought you could see in him that if you just gave him time, if you could just coax it out of him, sort of like things would be okay. But I do feel like this deep knowing that this King of Swords is not your soulmate. This King of Swords was never going to change. This King of Swords can't give you what you need. He doesn't have the traditional values that you have, the honor, the loyalty, that emotional connection, that deep friendship, you know, like those true builders for relationships. It's like this person could never make you feel like an empress because they're like emotionally shut off. I just feel like that's who they are. That person is very emotionally shut off. I feel like you also felt too like you were just one of many, or you were just an option for this person, whoever this King of Swords was in your past. And Swords, I don't know what Swords says, tends to be an air sign. I don't know if I told you that. That could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, possibly. A lot of times it's just somebody who's not emotionally plugged in, not in tune with his emotions. Like I said, I feel like you felt like you were just an option. Like you didn't matter, you weren't special, you weren't this person's empress. It's like you had to make a judgment call too. And be like, okay, am I going to give this person time? Am I going to be patient? Am I going to try and help this person grow and sort of hope that they grow into the person that I would like them to be? Or am I going to sort of recognize them for what they are? And that I've done everything that I could do and then sort of step back. This King of Swords was not your Emperor. This King of Swords was not your Yang. It is not your divine masculine match. It was not someone who you could have your wish fulfillment with. It was not somebody who you could build with. Cups is all about emotions. This person is not in touch with their emotional side. This person could never give you what you needed. You always felt like your emotions, your emotional needs were not being met with this person. Magician card. And I do feel like you've decided to sort of take your power back. Like you're not going to settle anymore. You're not going to settle for someone who's kind of an illusion, or who you like see they can be a certain way, but they're not that way, but you're going to stick it out in case they turn that way kind of thing. This is like, I'm going to look at what someone is. I'm going to look at what they do. I'm going to look at their behavior. And that's how I'm going to make my judgment call from now on. Yeah, and you moved on from this person. You had to move on. This person couldn't meet your needs. Like I said, they weren't your soulmate. You had to keep searching. Deep down inside, you knew this. I do feel like you're open to a new future. You are open to a new beginning. You're open to a new masculine energy coming into your life. I'll tell you, these two cards are a warning. They're a warning to not let this King of Swords from your past be like a monkey on your back when somebody new comes along. To not judge somebody new through the eyes of someone from your past. So sort of looking at everybody fresh. Looking at everybody fresh. Okay, so somebody new showed up. Okay, let's see if what they say and what they do jives. Right? Let's test their integrity. Let's keep an eye on what they're doing. Let's take time to get to know this person instead of instantly being like, they're probably lying. Let's watch them and see if maybe they're telling the truth. This is like sort of giving this person a chance. Giving this person a chance and not allowing the stupid King of Swords from the past to stop you from having something new. Because I do believe that Three of Cups, that's like a fruitful partnership. This is like a deep connection with someone. This is having someone who you can have an emotional connection with, someone who you can have a friendship, someone who you can build with. As they're, like I said, not holding back because of the past. Seeing the possibility to build a legacy, a new legacy. Not allowing this legacy from the past, this King of Swords, to stop you and cause a heartbreak. Because that King of Swords, I feel like he's done enough. That one, he's done enough. You've had enough of his crap. There's no point in letting him have any more power in your life. That's something to step away from and give yourself a chance for something new. Something new in the future. I do feel like things are going to change. This Yang energy. I see the word limbo. So this Yang energy, it's sort of like waiting. I feel like there's a waiting. Because there's still a little bit of ties you have to sever from this King of Swords, I feel. Like you've done a lot of the emotional work. But I feel like there's a little bit of acceptance and a little bit more letting go that has to be done before this Yang enters your life. Because I see in all these cards, I see like a change is going to happen when we finally cut ties with something. And I do feel like it's this shit from the past. I keep getting pulled back to that King of Swords. It's like being able to finally sever ties from him to be able to start fresh and move forward so that he doesn't poison any new partnership that comes forward. Yeah, these cards are talking about the past. We're seeing a lot of the past here, guys. It's not... Everybody deals with things like this. Everybody deals with things from the past. When it comes to, you know, having your heart hurt, it takes a lot longer for that to heal than just a broken bone. And it's not... Every single day is better and better and better. You know, you still have bad, shitty days. And just when you think you're sort of out of the blue, maybe you meet somebody new and it triggers some of those old feelings again. And that's okay too. That's just the way the heart works. Shit is a little bit complicated when it comes to our emotions, our feelings, and love. So it's okay to be like that. What the cards are saying is not to let it overwhelm you and stop you from having a new future. Like, recognize it. When this Yang comes along, when this new energy comes forward in your life, because there is somebody new who will be stepping forward, it's going to bring up old emotions. You're going to feel it all over again, but recognize where those emotions are coming from and recognize that they have no place in your future. And then being able to sever ties with that and let it go so that that King of Swords has no power over you. It's just finding this balance within your emotions. And being open and honest with yourself so that, like I said, this King of Swords can't steal a new future from you. Because you have the potential to have a beautiful future. Like I said, that yin, that yang right next to each other, all you see is balance. All you see is harmony, divine masculine, divine feminine. It's like the emperor, the empress is like a queen and a king in the same suit. It's like a perfect match. Whoever's coming your way is going to be a good match to you. So don't allow jerk off from the past to stop you from having this new future, because the emotions will come back. Tarot says the emotions are going to pop back and they're going to throw you for a bit of a loop. So there's a need to sort of recognize that there. We are going to draw an energy card here. I'm going to use these crystal cards. So Tarot, can you please give us a card? We had a whole bunch wanting to pop out, and I'm going to take the one that stands out the most. Rainbow Obsidian. So heal your heart. Perfect. That is what the cards are saying. You know, Tarot's thinking about you. Spirit's thinking about you. The universe is thinking about you. They want to see you happy. They want to see you be able to move on with your life and to have what you would like to have in your life. You know, for this read, the person who this read is for, this person wants to have that in their life. This person would like to build with someone. This person would like to move on from the stupid King of Swords and find happiness and find their match in the future. And it is coming. Their match is out there. This is about focusing and healing the heart. So when you cross paths with whoever this Yang is, this new masculine energy, that there can be that even balance. There can be a fresh beginning, you know, and this jerk from the past will not hold you back from having a beautiful future. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did enjoy it, if it resonated, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. Have a great day, everyone.